off this look, I'm priming with this Nivea Men Post Shave Balm. Totally smells like a man, but totally works, and I kind of like the smell, so I use it all the time. For foundation, I'm using Milani's Conceal and Perfect Foundation and Concealer. This stuff is amazing for being a drugstore brand. It is so buildable and it covers so much, you really only need one layer. As my highlighter, I'm using Maybelline's Fit Me Concealer in the color Sand Sable. For my contour, I am using Maybelline's Fit Me Foundation. This is like a cream stick. It's in the color Coconut. This is my first, or actually this is my second time trying this, but it is so good and creamy and blendable, and it's not very expensive. I'm pretty sure it was like $8 at Ulta. So I will definitely be repurchasing this. You guys should check it out if you are looking for a cheaper alternative to some of the more high-end brands out there. I forgot to take a picture of it, but this is just the NYX eyebrow pencil in the color Espresso. To set all my highlighted areas, I'm using a loose powder from Maybelline. I'm not really baking, I'm just kind of pressing the powder into the areas that I highlighted. So this is definitely one of my favorite things that I picked up from the drugstore. This is by Maybelline and it's the Master Contour Kit. I'm using the darkest shade here to contour, but literally this little palette I use for everything. I love it. It was totally worth it. And there's little Emmett just making an appearance in my video. This is the NYX Dreamcatcher palette in the color Dusk Till Dawn. I love this thing. It's so pigmented and I'm pretty sure it was like $12 or something around there, so totally worth it. I'll list the colors that I'm using below. It's just really one or two of the brown shades, and then on my lids I'm using the lightest shade.
Take me away from home. Show me all the places I've never known, and we'll chase the night, race all of these broken dreams in flight, and we'll fly.
So this eyeliner is from L'Oreal. It's the L'Oreal Infallible, but the brush I'm using is just a NYX Super Skinny Marker, the eyeliner. It's dried out, but I just use it and dip it into the eyeliner, if that makes sense. The felt tip is really small and like perfect, and I don't have a brush small enough for the lines that I want to make, but it works just by re-dipping it in the eyeliner, and well, whatever. It's just what works for me. These lashes I got at Ulta. They're by Eylure, called Exaggerate, number 143. I'm obsessed. And then this is the Vegas Nay Eylure glue that I'm using. It's not my favorite. It dries kind of white. Normally I use the Duo, the darker brown glue, but I ran out, so I'm just using this. So I'm definitely gonna have to go back through and use a black eyeliner just over where there's still white. I don't know if you guys can see in the video, but sometimes the glue still dries a little bit white, and I absolutely hate that. And once again, here's the palette. You're gonna see it one more time. For this, I'm using the blush, and it is so the perfect shade of pink, and I don't know if it's the shimmer in it a little bit that looks like really glowy, but I don't know. I'm obsessed. For it being a drugstore palette, I'm using it constantly. Here I'm just going back through with the same eyeshadow palette, the dark brown color, and just smudging out underneath my lower lash line. I forgot to take a video again of this lip product, but it's the NYX Retractable Lip Liner in the color Sand Beige. I'm just using it to kind of line the outside of my lips and just barely in the middle. So this has to be one of my favorite lip products right now. It's by NYX. It's called the Lingerie Matte Cream Lipstick. But this is the color Corset, and I'm seriously obsessed. Like, I wear this shade almost every day. It mixes with some of the other colors because they always seem to run out of the ones that I want. But I'm literally obsessed. And hey, it's this palette again. I'm using the highlighter this time, and oh my gosh, like, do you see this highlight right now? Like, this is drugstore. Are you kidding me? Then I take just any old mascara that I have that's like pretty much almost dried out, and I just run it through my eyebrows. My eyebrows are so like long and unruly, and I feel like I just have to like just tame them, but I don't want to buy a separate eyebrow thing, so I just use some leftover mascara because I'm cheap like that. The last thing I do is go through and highlight a couple areas that I want to emphasize a little bit more, like my Cupid's bow, the tip of my nose, under my eyebrows, and that is pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe if you liked this video. You're in it now. See, look. Just stand next to mommy.